Well, hey everybody, it's Paul. Welcome again to the channel. This is kind of like the after party, so to speak. After all the Christmas stuff is over and things have gone quiet, all the gifts opened, much of the wrapping paper picked up. Wouldn't say all. I'll cut out the coughs, of course, here and there. It seems like we kind of got the flu for Christmas, and especially the kids have had it worse. Ben had it first, and Sis got it, and then she really got it, and Ben still isn't over it, and I have been playing nurse, and I'm trying all kinds of magic to try to ward this thing off, but I'd say it's probably a good chance that I'm doomed one way or another eventually. Some of them little critters will find their way in. I've always had bad lungs, I had asthma as a kid, and it just, it seems like I was always susceptible to it. But since getting the flu shot, I think he has been helping. I'm not sure. Maybe it was just a case of, I homeschooled the kids because they had the peanut allergy, And so I think part of that was they weren't around kids as much. So that helped, but it's like I haven't been sick forever. And I'm not sick now, but I'm trying to ward it off. But I always kind of do this little after. I just show you a few of the little things. We don't do big gifts, to be honest. We've never spent big money on stuff. I guess we buy what we need when we need it, and we don't, see gifts as like a way of showing affection necessarily. The kids do all right, and they treat me fine, no complaint. I would be a hard person to buy for. Because, not that it sounds like lifestyles of the rich and famous. It isn't that at all. I was going to say I usually buy whatever I want, but that isn't the case. I buy what I need, but it's just we keep it small, and that's okay, and I'm not ashamed of that. We've always... I've got videos going way back in time where, we're just giving simple little things, and it means a lot, just tokens of appreciation. And the old guy's easy to please. I don't need a lot, So, anyways, a lot of stuff. I wouldn't say they're not really gag gifts, but they're just fun things, So you guys probably knows seems like everything this year that I bought seemed like it was galvanized one way or another. I don't know if that was just and I'm exaggerating, but I did have an outsized amount of galvanized trinkets for decorations. I've got a couple reindeer, a couple Christmas trees, probably about 5 Christmas trees, different signage. Anyway, so the kids got me this galvanized. Your opinion's not part of the recipe, because supposedly I'm a little defensive about my cooking. I don't think that's true, but they say it is. Now this is, I wish I got some of these. I love these as a kid, and I'm not sponsored. I think they were up at Walmart, and they had a bunch of different, these tins are cool, and they have different like Christmassy kind of prints on them or what have you. Anyway, they have those sugar cookies inside that are, I'll tell you, they're high. I think that's what you call them. I think they may have been made by a different company before, I don't know. But they taste quite a bit the same. I like them. Like I say, when it comes to food, I'm easy to please. But they taste, to me, quite a bit like the old ones, so... I'm not sure if they're exactly the same or not, but I like, the main thing was, I should go back to Walmart. Maybe they got them on sale. They were $1.10, I believe. That's what I paid, $1.10 at the point in time I bought them. So I should have just, if I knew they tasted as good, I would have loaded up the van. But I really don't need them, of course. Yeah, here's another little thing that they got. I can't see the camera. I don't have my glasses on. I guess it's focusing. I'm not sure. So I'm sitting closer than normal, of course, to the camera. And I thought I'd get the tree in the shot, before it's too late. We didn't do our thing on the 25th. We didn't do it till the 28th. My daughter was down south. She came back. And on the 28th, we had our little dinner and a gift opening. And what is today? The 29th? I don't know. Days I think it's, so that was yesterday, I think. I'm not sure. Anyways, that's why it's so late. But anyway, it's probably got to clear. I am the cool dad everyone has been telling you about. Oh, YouTuber extraordinaire. I wish I was the cool dad. But we do what we can, right? Anyway, different things like this. There's a lot of stuff's practical stuff, You get 2 mugs. And it's pancake mix, but everybody knows Cinnabon. Right? It's Cinnabon, a pancake mix with the frosting, and 2 mugs and a hot cocoa mix and things like that. I mean, stuff like that's cool now. They got me this here, and I'll show you theirs, but this is one of those things you probably won't see it too good. But I like glass, stuff, and it's got a bunch of cool bubbles in it. Oh, I don't know where I need to be to have this in focus. I'll do the best I can. And it's got, I believe them to be whales, or they're whales in my mind anyway. Which is cool because, like on Steam, the big wigs are the whales. Everybody aspires to be a whale one day. So I'm just a little tiny dolphin. Not a big wig, but who knows, someday, right? But these things are really great, these glass things. Now, this isn't mine, but this one, it'll glow in the dark. And I can't hold it closer because I'm on manual focus. And it's not going to change. But I'm hoping that you guys can see it. And I'll describe it anyways. It looks to be a jellyfish. I mean, you would be hard-pressed to think it isn't a jellyfish. But I'm like, how could they put a jellyfish in molten glass, right? But I mean, it has all the little tentacle doers. And like they got bubbles on them at the bottom. And I mean, it is just cool as ever, I think. The coloring, just the delicateness of it all. But apparently it is a glass jellyfish inside of glass. So I just thought that was really pretty cool. I like stuff like that. So, I mean, yeah, I'm not going through every item. I'm about wrapped up. So this just give you an idea of the old guy's haul, Now, this is one they got me. I did not request it at all. They didn't ask. But they spent some money on this one. Was geared to pinpointers, A lot of my metal detecting buddies will be like, oh, that's pretty good, It's a waterproof one. I should do a test. I always have the Harbor Freight $15, $20 one. The cool thing is it's made in America. Designed and manufactured in the USA. So that's very nice about Garrett stuff. Not sponsored. I'm sure it's great. I should do a comparison. Should try to dig out my Harbor Freight one if I could find it. And but I'm sure this is a lot more sensitive. But, I don't do a lot of dirt digging. I don't do a lot of metal detecting, period, it seems like. I want to if I maybe move down to Virginia, be closer to the ocean, like my buddy Gravedigger, blah, blah, blah. Like my buddy Gravedigger Max down there, he's always finding gold, you know. Virginia Beach there, it's popular, so it's always being replenished with new jewelry to find and whatnot. But our beaches here aren't that way, you know. And the dirt digging, it's hard. There's a lot of parks that don't want you dirt digging, and then it's like, I really like finding jewelry, you know. And I found some in the dirt, but beach detecting is really what I like. Getting in the water on a hot summer day and just, you know, walking around enjoying just being in the water and such. And I really get a kick out of that. So and I have used like the pinpointer once in a while. You know, especially if it's small stuff, I'll dump the scoop out, and you know, you just, instead of poking around or whatever, you can dump the scoop on the float that I pull, and you can really quickly find stuff like that. But I don't know. I really think Ben's been looking at that Sony mirrorless camera, so and he's going in with somebody, and so I thought, wow, I wouldn't mind using it a little myself, maybe once in a while. So I'll probably just put in, I'll probably return to Garrett and put that towards the Sony, and we'll try that out. So I just hope everybody had a wonderful holiday, and, you know, more important than getting all the stuff you may want is having some people that care about you to just share some simple joys with. And that's what it's all about, at least to the old guys thinking. So, you know, I really appreciate you guys so much for your continued support and the interaction. And until next time, hopefully I will not succumb to the flu. And I'll catch you guys soon. Thanks so much. We'll see you.